Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. So in today's episode, I'm actually dedicating this episode to those people who actually use price action. But sometimes the market may be a little bit overwhelming, so you may want to use indicators for your price action, like use indicators only. And in today's episode, I'm actually going to show you the indicators that you can actually use for those kind of things. So let me let me choose my indicator panel there, so you can actually see that this is a clear chart, nothing's added, only this period separated. So the first indicator that I use no matter what that I put when I want to use price action is this one called the Shivet supply and demand. You can actually find it on Telegram if you join the Telegram group in the link in the description. So I'm actually going to add this indicator. So you can actually see that this indicator actually shows me untested support and tested resistance, tested support and tested resistance. So this is the indicator that I first add. It actually, so it plots those support and resistance. And as I said, this is for lazy people who don't want to do anything lazy, crazy, right? So the second thing that I do is whenever you trade price action, that price actually moves in a channel or trend lines, right? So the second indicator that I actually add is this one called the L or a channel, right? So let me allow it, right? So you can actually see that this indicator has actually plotted something like a channel movement of price, right? You can actually see that from this point up to here, price was actually moving in this great channel here. Okay, what I'm talking about is this channel from here up to there, right? That is the channel that I'm actually talking about, right? So you can actually see that these two indicators have now simplified this process for us to take better decisions whenever we are carrying out our trades, right? Then the other indicators that I may put as well is, like, let me first add this one, this risk reward indicator. Okay, so this one actually plots, okay, it actually shows me my risk reward ratio considering that I place my entries wherever, right? So as you can actually see that it is actually, so if I am actually to place a buy here, right, and put stop loss here, then take profit here, the risk reward ratio will be 1:1, right? So I'll be risking maybe $1 to get $1. So this is the indicator that I may use sometimes. Then the other indicator that I actually use, right, is this one, right, which is like the pattern recognition. Okay, let me remove those ones. I want to show you how they work, right? So let me put a clear chart here. So you can actually see that the indicators have actually deleted them, but I use them, right? So this other indicator that I use is the pattern recognition, right? So once I add this one, it will definitely show me the patterns that are actually occurring on the chart, right? But they are written in those symbols, right? So you have to zoom here, then you use this one here. So whenever you, okay, PRCLN, right, you go here, then look for where it's written there. Okay, so this is the, like, the piercing line pattern, right? This that's the name of this pattern right here. So this indicator actually shows you the patterns that are actually occurring on the chart. You can actually see that this thing is simplifying the way we trade, right? As price action traders, right? Let me get back the template again and show you the other one that I use. So the other one that I use is this one called the Bar Detector, right? Whenever I want to trade those price action patterns, I add this. It will definitely show me wherever there's a pin bar in the market. So you can actually see, let me zoom here. There's a pin bar here, there are pin bars here, pin bar, right, pin bar here, pin bar. So it is, this indicator actually shows me where there are pin bars in the market. So this episode is like all about simplifying the way you take the market, right? And do your crazy things, right? So the other indicator that I may use sometimes. So, okay, this is the indicator that I may use sometimes. So this is the MT5 candlestick pattern detector. It also detects my pattern. This one called the MT5 pattern detector. You can actually see it right here. But my hey. Okay, so this is all about this kind of thing. You can actually see that it's like its function is to detect wherever those patterns are actually occurring. So let me remove that one. Let me put back my clear shot, right? Remember, I said this episode is all about simplifying the way you trade your price action, right? So the other indicator that I may use sometime is this one called the bank levels. This one actually plots the bank levels on my chart. Those, like those rounded figures. So you can actually see that price here. Okay, so so this one is a bit tricky. So as you can see, this indicator is actually showing me where liquidity is, where the banks are actually doing whatever they are doing, right? So you may use this one. So as for step index, you may find out that it may come back to here to take out this liquidity here. So this is all about this indicator that detects this bank levels, right? And I don't quite use this lower right here and there because because I use BTM, right? So this is all about this kind of thing. So for the auto trend line indicator, I actually go to my M15, right? So then double click here, allow DDL imports, right? Then okay. So you can actually see that this indicator actually plots the nearest trend lines, right? You can actually see that it touched this point, then this point, then drew this trend line, then this point, and this point drew this trend line. So this one is like a breakout and retest, that kind of a pattern. So okay guys, this is all about these indicators that I actually use when I'm lazy to analyze using price action. So I just bombard them on the chart and they tell me here and there. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and share.